Привіт, брати та сестри, підписники та гості мого каналу. У мікрофона Торстейн. Ми продовжуємо проходження гри Зовнішні Світи The Outer Worlds. Так, наразі тут ми все облазили, понабирали купу квестів, переговорили майже з усіма NPC-шками. Тепер можна валити далі. Ще у нас тут залишилось пару місць. Ну, який чувачок симпатичний. Мартін Калахан.
Sorry about the Chief Dennison will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a 0G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
Ви працюєте на просто космос? Чи вам приходилось бувати в Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
Не все так погано, вони чинять опір, але у них добрі серця.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's a spacer's choice, Spirit. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Я хочу запитати про шляпу.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our consumer care headwear division.
У вас все добре?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's choice is affordable.
Вам що-небудь видно?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
Як ви чистите зуби?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Spread wash, mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Ви не сумуєте за твердою їжею?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon colony.
Спати теж в ній доводиться.
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere and the crash will knock you out cold guaranteed.
Просто космос змушує вас це носити?
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Нужна допомога, щоб вибратись звідти?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
Де мені таку саму шляпу достати?
You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here. I mean, why anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
Я звертаюсь до людини за маскою. У вас все добре?
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look,
This hat. My job. It may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Вибач, якщо тобі було неприємно, Мартін.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest.
Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods?
Рекламний агент.
Choice. We cut corners so you don't have to.
І що ви продаєте?
Anything and everything. Whatever you want. We got it. And when you need a replacement, we got that too.
Якщо знадобиться заміна, то якість не фонтан, схоже.
Just the opposite. Spacer's Choice items are always new. Hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop buying new stuff. Oh, sorry. Got the line wrong. You want me to do it again?
Репліку.
It's a script. If I don't follow it to a T, I might lose my job. You want me to do it right?
Якщо ви не проти.
Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop improving their lives with our fine products. You could go broke buying overpriced erranded gear, or you could buy from us at a much more reasonable rate.
Мені здається, ціни занадто високі.
Well, this is just the beginning of a long, fruitful relationship. Who knows what discounts await the loyal customer? Have a look.
32% скидка, ніхера собі. Ай, да нахер надо, блин.
Looking for... Oh,
Все, бувай. Такий прикольний, харизматичний персонаж. Чувіха застряла. А, це медотсек. Да, тут я вже був. Морпех. Бельшаус. Тут, кажись, не був. Ух ти! Це ж снайперка, блін. Чувіха, я її хочу.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
Навіщо можна модифікувати зброю?
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
Як мені використовувати модифікацію?
Only takes a bit of elbow grease and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a workbench near the cargo hold. Ours is in engineering. You could take your new toys over there if you feel like tinkering.
Якщо передумаю, можна забрати модифікацію або замінити її?
No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys.
Де знайти модифікації?
Right here for a start. I got a fair selection. Modified weapons are my specialty.
Модифікація зброї обнуляє гарантію?
A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we just don't discuss impolite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list.
Дякую.
So, what can I get you?
Так, я хочу цю снайперку таку, блін. Во. Це ж вона? Вона. Урон 99, блін. Що це може купити, блін, а? У мене 10 штук, вона штуку. Чи ладно, чи потім. Може стирю десь або знайду. О! А, ну да, я ж тут лазив вже. Блін, ладно, не буду ризикувати. Треш. Medical Bay був. Тут теж, кажись, був. Да.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here.
Ніхера собі. Тут я не був.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch. Okay?
Ще тут наверх можна злазити. А, я тут вже був точно. Стопудово.
Someone there? Help! I'm locked in here. Can you get me out?
I'm ready for this. Let's go! Don't mess with us.
Якісь тварі цікаві. Ух ти. Кудись я заліз в таке цікаве місце. А, це то саме. Це про ці радіатори. Чувачок здох.
It smells awful, and not all of it's mine. I'll die in here. Get me out. Thank you, stranger. Shit, ain't that a relief? You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been trapped in a tiny bathroom with an overflowing toilet. Thanks again, friend.
Що трапилось?
What usually happens on this partially pressurized rust bucket? Something broke. Well, actually two things broke. First, the damn toilet overflowed. When I came to clean that up, the damn door decided to close and lock on me.
Чи давно ви тут?
Time stood still. I was aware of nothing but the smell. Ugh, could have been days. Ah, shit. That means I haven't clocked out in days. Song is gonna have my ass for wage theft.
Я вам допоміг, що можете дати взамін.
You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is?
А ну давай.
Fine. Here's every bit I've got. That enough for you, or do you want my shit-covered clothes as well? I will. I will preserve my dignity. No one can take that away from me.
Блін, я йому допоміг, а він ще, блін, пісюн. Ух ти. Ха! Це все, чи ще щось тут можна? Зараз нахрен впаду, блін. А. Це все. О. Ну, що туди можна? Так, ладно. Блін, як тут все заплутано. Да. Так, все, нова частина локації.
CNP Boss Pocket.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
Have you seen this man? Reward offered for information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
Сальний.
Hearty greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen, a home-style consumable protein dispensary. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Ти ж просто торговий автомат.
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Треба взглянути. Може, я можу починити.
Shock simulation restored. Initiating shocked subroutine. How dare you? Shocked subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. May this unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Та ні. Нащо ти мені? Ага. Можна ламанути, бля, але цей хер побачить. О! Нормальок. Зараз ще домахається до мене. Ладно, тут нічого цікавого немає. О, якийсь ангар, блін. Що, зайдем чи потім?
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. Need some armor? Maybe it's a bit secondhand, but that's only a testament to its durability. We also have a line of specialized melee weapons, for those times you have to repel boarders but don't want to risk a bullet through the hull.
Розповідайте про свої товари.
Everything I sell is fresh from the forge. Technically, the metal formed billions of years ago, but it's freshly in this shape.
Ви теж космік.
Not me, but it's in my blood. After the crossing, my family worked Eridanos, indentured to the corporations. I was born into corporate labor, but I'm the first one of my family to buy my way out. That's why I settled on Groundbreaker. It's the last bastion of freedom.
Ну ладно, бувай.
If you're hungry, you've come to the right place. I've got a fresh ground batch of spratwurst cooking. They're terra-fried to lock in the juices. How about a grinder's dozen?
Що за шпресіна ковбаса?
You know what sprats are? Space rats. The laboratories of Spacer's Choice found a use for this limitless frontier resource. Sprat meat is plenty tasty when properly prepared. We grind them up in sausages, then terra-fry them in their own juices. Absolutely not. Spratwurst and all related terms are registered trademarks of Spacer's Choice. Boar, the other meat, is a registered trademark of C&P. Everyone knows our company and theirs are nothing alike.
Що означає Терра смажена.
Terra frying is a Spacer's Choice brand secret. A mix of 13 herbs and spices, plus a dash of modern chemistry. Legally? No. The Terra frying method was developed and marketed by Spacer's Choice. Between you, me, and this grinder, I've been through lean times. If there's one thing you learn on tramp freighters, it's how to make near anything edible. Might be that this old space hand put a few words in the right ears, and could be that Spacer's Choice liked sticking it to C&P by R&Ding our own special meat. Just as well, near about time for me to go check on the trap. I mean, to unload another crate of farm fresh sprats. Long as you don't mind me grinding spratwurst while we talk. Little things don't make themselves chewy. At least not yet. I'm sure modern science will find a way. Just as well.
Бувай. Так, тут що? Нічого цікавого. Саблайт. Ага. Ага. Сюди мені треба по одному з квестів.
Oh, neat. They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Угу. Тобіас яма.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable?
Блін, що це? А ну-ка, звідки ви знаєте?
We got it. The Steve doors want it. I'll take that as a yes. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
Ви працюєте на субсвітло?
Sure am. A few years back they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Добре. Пішли до міс Лілії. Лілія Хаген. Охорона, все як має бути. А, це той балкончик, що я бачу. Все одно ніхера немає. Ну що, базаримо.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
А давайте правду скажемо.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Я не вбивала його.
I didn't ask. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
У мене немає навіть ключа, але я хочу працювати.
I like that initiative, but ease back on the throttle. Gladys at the Rest and Go might have what you need. If there's anything else, be quick about it. Time is bits.
Мабуть, субсвітло займається не лише збором утільсир'я.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
Які інші ринки цікавлять субсвітло, крім утиля і вантажоперевезення?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
Отже, ви на кшталт піратів-бюрократів.
Your words, not mine. Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate. Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one. Ask. I have nothing to hide. Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Да. Ну така прикольна ця Хоген. Так, ну якщо я сюди ломанусь, мене ж вздрючать, да?
What? What was that? Yes, it was nothing.
Пісюни газировані. Ну, вже майже весь корабель обходив. Крім, мабуть, якихось загашників. Пішли тепер в цю контору велику. А потім в ангар підемо. Ого, як все серйозно.
Hang in the back and try not to touch anything.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising.
Чувак на Сталіна похожий.
Concerned citizens often ask why there aren't enough new faces in the Halcyon colony. We all want new neighbors from time to time. Our studies have shown that a controlled population is inversely proportional to consumer happiness. Fewer colonists means there's more paradise for the rest of us to enjoy.
Чуваки такі блатні, а в них ці звичайні слабенькі гвинтівки. А, це цей Удом.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. You must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Третя відповідь рулить. Так, Алекс мертвий.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Співчуваю вашому горю.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
Які у вас були відносини?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging
да,
him,
бачив,
him
бачив.
wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Що це збрехати, блін? Не буде йому брехати.
It must have been lost with Alex then. One more tragedy to top the pile. Tell me, how did he die?
Він загинув при крушенні аварійної капсули.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details. Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
Не буде здавати чувака. А навіщо колегії так потрібен Велс?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Чому ви думаєте, що я щось знаю про Велса?
Well, Alex knew, or he said he did. And you have his ship. Maybe he kept some records around, or a conveniently placed note on his bedside table.
Алекс ніколи не казав про Фінеаса.
That's... Well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Дай роботу якусь. О, я хочу допомогти Джесі Дойл. Владнати справу з її боргом.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Живою вона коштує більше, ніж мертвою. Укладіть з нею примусовий контракт.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
Блін, що, спалити її, що? Ай, ладно, вона приховується від вбивців в медичному відсіку.
You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work? Be my guest.
Чим ви тут займаєтесь?
I'm the certified representative of the board's interests here on the Groundbreaker. I'm their eyes, ears, and busy little hands. I have few complaints.
Як мені дістатись Stellar Bay?
Good law! Who'd want to go to that toxic hell pit? No. Emphatically no. Unequivocally no. Immutably no. Best to be clear, I believe.
Вам не здається, що тут спекотно?
Law, but it's miserable. My underarms are damp. How can I be expected to work in these conditions? Chief Tennyson is supposedly looking into the cause, but I've seen no action from her. Deplorable conduct. My superiors will be hearing about it. You can be certain of that.
Навіщо тут озброєна охорона?
Oh, you've noticed my friends. Wonderful. Aren't their guns very large? Tremendously impressive. They're here to keep the peace, of course. Precisely. Groundbreaker makes much ado about its independent status and so resents any board presence, no matter how benign. When the alternative is board guards at their gates, yes, I do. They don't see it that way, of course, but I can't say I much care.
Що там за закрита двері?
A luxury stateroom, reserved for Chairman Rockwell's use. Oh, good law, of course not. He'd never set foot on this decrepit junk pile. As this office is the primary embassy for the board on Groundbreaker, corporate bylaws specifically state a room must be maintained for the chairman's exclusive use. Ask away.
Все, бувай, чувак. Так, пароль він не дає мені. Ну, тут все ясно. Що, пішли?
Have you seen this man?
Сюди.
For information leading to the capture of noted terrorist Phineas Wells. Report any sightings to your local board.
А, це інженерна, да? Це то, що мені треба.
Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable I can hardly even concentrate. Junlei better hurry up with those damn repairs already.
Rest assured,
О,
far-sighted
Junlei.
of Halcyon have tailored their product lines to be selective to the refined customer. Scheduled scarcities.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
Я зроблю все можливе, щоб допомогти вам зберегти порядок.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Ага. Я просто направляюсь на Монарх.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Парваті, ти хотіла поговорити з Джун'євей. Давай.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Навіщо всі ці формальності, Парваті?
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry. Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Кажуть, у вас проблеми з перегрівом. Що трапилось?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Чому ви їх не відремонтували?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Ага, вам потрібен найманий, щоб це вирішити. Я не дуже дорого беру.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now. Those idiots are immune to reason, and they don't much care if the station melts to pieces. They're content to die last. If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd prefer that. But more than anything, we need those parts.
Mm-hmm.
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
Ну да.
Mardits are descended from the original Marine detachment that crossed the void with Groundbreaker. I don't put their lives on the line if I can avoid it. You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy. Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
Я принесу вам ці деталі із Затона.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Окей. А, ну ключ-карта, мабуть, тільки в неї. Ну, може потім дасть. Побачимо. Ух ти, йолки, аж злякався.
Альціон News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Reports from concerned supervisors indicate that rates of time theft are on the rise. We urge all of our listeners to remember that lack of productivity is not a victimless crime. Workers should be on the lookout for slacking in their performance. Report anyone you suspect of time theft to your supervisor immediately. This has been Halcyon News, your only source for news in the Halcyon colony.
Watch out something doesn't explode in your face.
Короче, ясно. А як мені туди в той затон попасти? Херушки. Хм. Це реально незрозуміло. А, во затон, да? Більше ні хрена немає з того боку. Мабуть, зараз буде стрілянина, щось мені так здається. А, ні.
Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away
О, які
now.
тіпи. У мене теж така пушка є. А, ось цей макрет.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Huh. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
О. Так.
I know this ain't a toy, neighbor from above. It's a catalyst, just like me. Keep talking. I like the sound of your voice.
Мені потрібні деталі. Дзюньлейт послала мене.
That's right, sir. Just the parts. We'll be in and out in a jiff. You won't even know we were here.
Tennyson just keeps feeding the furnace, don't she? We're still playing with her last sacrifice out back, with the crew.
Отже, я можу забрати деталі.
You don't just ask a king for a favor when you're standing in his court. You bring tribute, sacrifices, prophecy, shit like that.
Блін. Алло, брехня 40. Ай, не хочу йому платити, блін. Спробуємо зараз набрехати. Щоб брехня була 40, треба... А, якусь хрень взяв. Треба нам що зробити? Угу. Ну, в принципі, ці особистості. А ну-ка, це що таке? Це не то. О! Ось воно. Хрень така. Так, і треба костюмчик. Мабуть, на технологію. Плюс 5. Ну-ка, давай-ка спробуємо. Де він подівся той?
Neighbor from above. Everything has a price. How much are you willing to pay?
О, канає. Брешемо.
Under its skin, this ship is all poison and darkness. Lead bones, asbestos muscle. Maybe you're right. You've got the run of the kingdom. Up those stairs you'll find the parts. My crew won't get in your way.
Дещо. Ще.
Lay it on me, boss. I'm good for it.
Як ви тут опинились?
Ship got impounded. The crew and I racked up a debt while we were grounded. And my baby got sold to Sublight. Scrapped for parts. That's bureaucracy for you. Piracy with a smile.
Дуже схоже на те, що трапилось зі мною.
Am I your dark reflection? Shit, must be getting old. Stay here too long, and the groundbreaker drains you like a fuel tank. They rejected it again, didn't they? I thought I could take my fungus garden and go corporate, you know? Damn! Maybe I'm better off.
Rizzos wouldn't know innovation if it bit him on their backsides. You're a natural inventor, Mr. McRed. Don't let him get you down.
Kind of you to say, engine gal. You're a lighter in dark times.
За вашу голову назначена нагорода, я хочу її отримати.
Listen to the fire of those convictions. This one's hungry for justice. Alive or dead? Rare or medium? What's it gonna be? How do you want me cooked, bounty hunter?
Не треба насильства. Віддайте мені запальничку, я піду.
My flame? Shit. Little flick here got me started on the pyro path. Fine. He's yours. Give him a good home.
Don't worry, Mr. McRed. We'll treat Mr. Flick extra nice on account of he's your friend.
I'll miss my baby pyro, but it beats losing my head. This court needs its king, and I'm one of a kind. Keen eyes you got there. Zanita gave me this lighter. We had a carnal understanding a few years back, and she wanted me to have something to remember her by. You can come and go in my little kingdom. Just try not to piss off any of the gestures.
Добро. Все, я так розумію, можна все брати, да? А, хера, блін. Щось я повільно хожу, а така херня. Хай буде. 142. А, то цей краще, хоч і звичайний. Без палива. Блін, знов повзу. А.
Greg gave me a taste of the good. Smells kind of like old busted outdoor pipes.
Бандюки. Притон бандюків. Блін, що ж тут так важить, йо-моє, блін. Треба знайти цей автомат і продати, блін.
Today's my birthday.
Oh yeah? Fuck your birthday.
Fuck your birthday. А, тю, блін.
Lay's gonna be pleased as pie when we show her these.
Що, тільки одну треба було?
Boss says you're all right.
Звичайно, норм. Ого. Це де я, блін?
It's so cozy.
Ой, блін. А, тут нікого немає. Я думав, зараз почнеться розборки, блін. Блін, що я там понабирав, що я ходити не можу? А, це можна. Труба, блін. Що ж там так важить, блін?
You get that automech patch? Fred wants it up and running.
I'm trying to think of a good name before I wake it up.
Don't give it a name. What are you thinking? It hasn't got a heart?
Ну, я вже тут заблудився, блін, йо-моє. А, во.
Got another complaint. People don't like worms. Find a new friend. So, my backside's still split. Does everyone get branded when they find out it's true?
Nope. Your ass is a priceless canvas now that it's home to an original red.
I guess I'm honored.
Главарь банди.
Boss says you're on.
Ого. Але що ж як він дивиться сюди, блін. Хер вже з вами, хлопчики. Ну, зараз знов перегруз буде.
You're the first person I've seen who talked their way past McRed. That may not sound like much, but take my word for it. Wow.
Що вас привело в Затон?
June Lay sent me down to collect the parts we need to fix the radiators. McRed got me all distracted sucking fumes and talking about the cosmos.
Я тут за деталями для радіаторів. Для інженерної служби знадобилась ваша допомога, щоб їх встановити.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Давай. Блін, хочу взламати цю хріновину. Цей крендель мішає. О! Крендель вже не мішає. Бігом. Треба вдіти скритність. Ще цю штуку хочу вкрасти. А, не вкраду. Чувак палить контору. Блін, собака дика. Ладно. Знов перебор. Блін, мені срочно треба знайти цей ремонтувальний апарат, блін. Ага. Все тут походу.
Neighbor.
О, тепер можна тільки бігати, здавати квести.
This is Halcyon News.
Good lord.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
You've returned, and in one piece. Color me impressed.
Деталі радіаторів у мене. Що далі?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Скільки їх там?
More than a few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
Я
Don't
спущусь
worry,
туди.
Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Так. І куди це треба йти? Так, зараз ми піднімемо навики. О, вже 40. О, можна тирити в людей. О, до речі, то я в неї зараз і стирю. Ха! Точно. Ключика того. Зараз буде прикольно, мабуть. Чому мені ранг 2 не дають? А, треба 5. Це можна взяти. О, відкрився другий. А, ще й порвати можна теж, да? Точно. Візьмемо їй ХП. Хай буде ХПшка. Так, все, тепер де цей квест? А, во.
Where the hell have you been, Private? We've missed 3 shifts without noticing.
I was fixing that toilet you sent me to repair. But one of...
Ну, точно якась фігня он долазить. Зараз ми її прищучимо. І все? Ще якась хрень є. Блін, да що ж за нахер? Я ж нічого такого не беру. І як ви задовбали, блін. Може це із-за цього? А, ну да. Ай, хреновина. $142. Це краща штука. Ладно, тоді нахер цю. Щоб можна було хоч трошки бігати.
Good news. Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of bandits. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next. Sneak fast if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
System.
Look out!
Придурок.
Don't mess with it.
А де це я хоч лажу? Третій ярус. Так.
All together.
Ніхера собі його навалить, блін. Офігеть, блін. Це пушка, блін. І купа патронів до неї. Оце нормально, блін. Нормальний розклад, нормальний. Срані автоматони, блін. Подруга, що це залягла тут, блін? Це, я так розумію, доки я всіх не переб'ю, вона там буде відлежуватись.
Here they come.
А, ні, встала. А як мені до них спуститись? А, чу йолки. Пішли ви в баню, блін, задовбали нахер.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position said. Cycle droplet.
Скільки ж вас тут, а? Тварюки. Вмикаємо аерозольні насоси. І що? Не бачу ніякої реакції. А. Ну я ж включив. О! Все. Всіх перебив. Як мені наверх? Це не наверх. Не зрозумів. Да, прикольна ця пушка, тільки треба її прокачати трохи. Або взяти таку саму, тільки мощнішу, левелом вищу. О, є ця штуковина, давайте зразу. А, то я вже її прокачав. — 8591. Піде. Разок.
Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Як це командувати такою станцією?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
Корабель, сімейна справа.
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Все сильно змінилось, коли ви стали командувати.
It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to anyone who could answer the tough questions for me. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Парваті могла вам допомогти.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out. You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when. I hope that was a joke, Captain. I really do. I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stem that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. Family recipe. You've got my attention.
Ви не дуже довіряєте колегії.
You're right, I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Мабуть, вам не дуже подобається Удом Бетфорд.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change. You've got my attention.
Все, бувай. І що? А, я ж хотів в неї поцупити. О.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
Тільки не обернись. Точно. Ха, без палива, ё-моё. Круто. Круто.
Hey, you the one who fixed those
This is
radiators?
Альціон News.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time. Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon. Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
Угу. Схоже, пора налагодити запасний ретранслятор.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief. I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh? The relay stations orbit the edge of the Halcyon system, so they tend to receive the majority of any transmissions from Earth. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through. It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them.
Ясно, добре, взяв квест. Так, ну що я можу сказати? Давайте продаємо весь мотлох і буде на сьогодні все. Я вже можу тирити речі у чуваків. У наступній серії вже будемо, мабуть, вирушати у наступні локації. Так, де там ці торгові автомати були, блин? Я вже не пам'ятаю. Так, це не то. Це теж не то. Алло. Десь їх ціла купа була, я бачу. Твою мать. А, во. Так. Продати хлам. О, 125. Так, а ще я хотів... До речі, я ще хотів в нього стирити. Ай! Дядько! Що ж ти рухаєшся? Це просто кайф. Так, можна грати, блін? Так, все, хлам я продав. Ще я хотів в медичний цей зайти, да? Медичний відсік. Подивитись. Джінлей дала мені дозвіл купляти там ніштяки. Якби вспомнити, згадати, де він. Де той медикал? Це Sublight. О, Medical Bay.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
О, до речі, зараз можна ту снайпу купити, блін. У мене тут вже знижка така, що дай дорогу.
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
О, на борт? Ха, нічого собі.
She helped me win a bet. We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur. And as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if Jesse hadn't picked it off. Yeah, but the important thing is I won the bet.
Добро пожаловать на борт, Елі.
You won't be sorry. Or if you are, just add it to my debt and we'll figure something out.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
А, і вона зразу зі мною стала, да? А ну, стой.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me the other night. Seems I'm indentured to the board now. I ain't too elated about going exclusive, but it's better than winding up dead. You sure saved my skin, stranger. All debts between me and Ellie are cleared.
Я прям такий, блін, протагоніст, йолки. Я ще тебе хочу обікрасти, чувак.
Hello. Junlei called up from engineering. Said I should let you buy medical supplies from our stores.
Ну-ка.
Dr. Fenhill, I hope you're not here to harass any of our patients.
Harassing? Come on, I was trying to help Jesse.
You have a creative definition of helping.
Then it's lucky for us both that I've found gainful employment with someone who appreciates my ingenuity.
Good luck with this one, Captain. Now, is there something I can help you with?
Ну-ка.
A better selection than you'll find on the promenade deck, and a quality commensurate with a friend of the station.
Чу, блін, 12% тільки. Ага, лідерство плюс 5, технологія плюс 5, техніка плюс 5. Та! Ну, це прикольна штука, але в мене така є теж. Ясно, нічого в тебе нема цікавого, чувак. Зараз я спробую щось стирити.
Well, well, Dr. Fenhill. It's not often I see you on this side of sickbay.
I make it a point not to get shot, and when I do, I can usually take care of the mess myself.
It'd be nice to have you in here patching people up, not just blowing them apart.
I respect
А,
what
ця
you're
Елі,
doing,
це медик,
but you
походу.
know I'm not ready to settle down. It's not you, it's me.
Have it your way, then. You always do. Now, about your friend here. Keep hanging around and I'll begin to think you're here for me. What can I do for you? You have yourself a day, then.
Так, ясно. Туди мене так і не пустять, але мені вже туди і не потрібно. О! Можна взяти? Нічого в неї цікавого немає. А в цього. Візьмемо шапку. Так можна тут всіх переобшукувати. Так, ладно, давайте це вже залишимо на наступну серію. А, ще не забудьте купити ту снайперку зі скидкою, невеличкою знижкою, але тим не менш. Отже, добре, друзі. З вами був, як завжди, Торстейн. Дякую всім вам за увагу, хто був присутній на летсплеї. Не забувайте підписуватись на канал, підтримайте український контент на YouTube, ставте вподобайки, коментуйте, тисніть дзвоник. Ну, побачимось вже у наступній серії. Все буде Україна. Пока-пока.